You're lucky enough to be part of the first wave of athletes to really take advantage of the name, image, and likeness debate that has been going on with the NCAA. Earlier this month, the Florida Panthers announced that they were doing a new program, first of its kind NIL program called FLA Athlete. So how on earth did you get involved with hockey?
Yeah, well, growing up, I used to watch the Houston Arrows a lot. Hockey team in Houston, they don't have those anymore. But being out here in South Florida, being a quarterback at the University of Miami, and the Florida Panthers, it just made sense. My team got in touch with their team and kind of worked something out, and I'm super excited, to be a part of the organization.
Moving on a little bit to your football career, week 1 of the season, we already get a huge matchup between you guys and Bama. The annual Chick-fil-A kickoff game, usually ends in a blowout for Alabama, but it's no secret Miami's got a secret weapon with you. So what should fans expect from the game? Is it actually going to be a blockbuster game?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a very competitive game. I think it's no better way for us to open up the season. Playing the best team of the last decade, right? The best head coach of all time, or defending national champs. It's a big task for us, But I think me and my guys will be ready to compete. We got to go out there and give it all and just play hard.
Another big date on the calendar for you guys is the revenge game against North Carolina in October. And their quarterback, Sam Howell, is returning, and he also has a ton of expectations on his shoulders. What's your scouting report on him? I'm curious what you think.
Yeah, they have a really good team. Sam's a really good player. Last year they had two really good backs and really two good receivers. They have a pretty good defense. I'm looking forward to that game. We got it. Last year it wasn't our day. I think we played one of our worst games of the year. This year we're hoping it'll be a different outcome. So I'm looking forward to that. And I respect the hell out of North Carolina.
Yeah. What do you guys need to do against Bama, UNC to say that, hey, Miami's back and we're here and we're going to show up?
Yeah, I think for us, it's a lot of you got to do all the little things right. So we play those big games. You got to be on point. You can't beat yourself. You're already playing a really good team. Bama, North Carolina, all those teams. You got to make plays. You got to maybe do some things that that help the team as far as like making big time plays and this and that. So I'm looking forward to those games. Can't beat ourselves.
I know it's way too early, and I'm sure you guys get so annoyed hearing this, but you are in the race for the Heisman. So I'm curious what you think you need to do this season to kind of catapult yourself to undoubtedly the top 5 list this season.
Yeah. You got to win, right? You got to win a lot of games. I think, the Heisman Trophy, especially for quarterbacks, a lot of it, I think the Heisman Trophy is a team award, right? I think the guys that win the Heisman, they're playing really good teams. They go undefeated. They go to the playoffs, they go to national championship games. And I think for us, for me, I got to go out there and win games. And, sometimes, make some spectacular plays, do the things that you got to do to win a game. It has to be a game here that you got to will your way to those wins. So I think the most important thing is to win as many games as possible.
On top of the Heisman run, what do you think you want to show NFL evaluators about your game, and what are some of the strengths you have and maybe some of the weaknesses you're going to be trying to work on this season?
Yeah, I think, I'll start with the weakness. I think some of the weaknesses I had, just a lot of my footwork in the pocket, right? You want to stay in the pocket, deliver the ball, and I want to show everybody that I can do that consistently. I think Coach D says this all the time, but being great has just been consistently good. And I think for me, I need to be more consistent as far as my throwing and just keep doing what I do. Keep making plays, keep just getting the ball to the right people.
Hearing the word rebound is kind of misleading when I feel like talking about your guys' season last year, especially with what you guys had to go through with COVID. Is the mentality again this season to run it back? And what are some of those things you personally learned from dealing with COVID that you're hoping to take into this season and moving forward into your NFL career?
Yeah. Last year it was such a weird season, like just dealing with COVID, playing with no fans and all that. And I think we handled it really well. I think everybody that got to play season handled it pretty good. And I think that just taught us, don't take anything for granted. You never know when they can take it away from you. And this year, running back, and 8-3 is not outstanding here in Miami. You gotta win 10 games, win 11 games, win 12 games, and win those big games.
Last question we have for you, and I want to put you on the spot here. I want you to rank your top 5 Miami players of all time.
Top 5 of all time. Okay.
Go.
Okay. Sean Taylor.
Okay.
Ed Reed.
Got you. Nice.
Yep. Dan Morgan.
Okay.
Ken Dorsey, because I'm quarterback. I got to put a quarterback in there.
I was going to say, okay.
Man, so many great players.
One more. This is a solid list.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Andre Johnson. I love Andre Johnson.
Okay.
I'm from Houston. He played for the Texas so long. I love Andre Johnson.
Got you. Hey, that's a solid list. Hey, hopefully someday you can add yourself to that list when someone asks you, right? Hey, sports fans, if you want to watch more sports seriously, be sure to check out these clips right here. And make sure you're subscribed to the channel to see all the great content from us here at USA Today Sports.